What's up, everyone? Just real quick, I want to make a very short video going over my top 4 projects that I'm considering doing for this hackathon. For those of you who are interested in joining the team, I want to show you what I'm working on. I'm going to walk through our top 4 contenders. I'm going to walk through like the pros and cons. I'm also going to walk through kind of what we need to complete different projects and give you an idea of where we're at as far as scope. Now, depending on who gets involved in the team, is going to affect which project we're going to want to take on as a team. So starting off, I mean, if you look right here, this is actually this is an article on my professional blog called What to Do. I'll share a link to this article in the description of this video. This article is super important because it has everything we're going to need as a team to get started. First and foremost, just has a little introduction about what the hackathon is. You can see these are our keywords, so we're supposed to be targeting these keywords anytime we do promotional content. We are going to be implementing an open approach to development. So as we're developing, our team is going to take on a philosophy of openness in our development processes. So that's super important in every one of the projects we're working on. And we'll dive into more of that as we go along. But not to spend too much time on that, I want to dive into the next section, which are links. You're going to find that there are important links I added on here. This is for the hackathon rules and instructions. If you click that, it's going to take you to the official rules and instructions for the hackathon. This is everything you need to know about the what is going on. One of the first things we'll do as a team is we'll actually work through this document together, and we'll make sure we set up a timeline for our projects to make sure we are on task and able to complete the project in the timeline specified. Next thing I notice is the Gemini API developer competition rules. If you click here, this will take you to the official page where it shows you all the prizes, awards that Google is doing for this competition. So, and then finally, the third section you're going to find is Gemini API tutorials and overviews. This section is going to go over how you can integrate the Gemini API into our development workspace, and we'll dive more into that as we go along as well. One of the other things we're going to be focused on is applying AI first development practices to all of our application development procedures. So we'll talk more about that later on as well. Without further ado, let's dive into the vision. The big idea, the top 4 ideas that I'm working on that I think might be good for us as a team. The first one is actually going to be called 2D Super Tic-Tac-Toe with AI and AR capabilities. Now, originally I had said it was going to be 3D, but I wanted to kind of focus this first idea on simplicity. And so I thought to myself, okay, what can we do to really simplify this, but also make it still impactful and just interesting? And I just thought of something very simple. I've actually already developed the whole application, believe it or not. So as far as the 2D model, so this is the actual game. It's fully developed, ready to go, already done. So like literally, if you never played Super Tic-Tac-Toe, here's how you play. If my player 1, I'm going to choose a box. Let's say I choose this left quadrant here. Well, what happens is that dictates the next player's section they have to play on. So the next player comes on and says, okay, I want to play O here, and vice versa. That process just repeats over and over again. And your goal with Super Tic-Tac-Toe is to, of course, win all 3 boxes in a row on both the inside and the outside boxes. So you want to win each quadrant, but you got to do it in a way that your quadrants are going to line up so you win 3 in a row. So
Okay.
it adds a whole.
Okay, so that one, or that one. I got you like a regular tic-tac-toe. It's all bit one big tic-tac-toe.
Yeah.
Tic-tac-toe inside of it. Okay.
Yeah, so it's a fun game,
That's cool.
and this adds a really cool element to it. So what I decided to do with this was something really simple. It kind of just came to me. I was like, you know what? What if we just take that because it's already built, and we can literally just turn it into a 3D object and add it to spatial and use spatial computing and allow users to take that object and stick it to a table, stick it to a wall, or have it just float in air. So you and I could be wearing AR goggles or using our phones, and
What's that?
the board is created digitally.
Whoa, that's cool.
So when you're holding it when you're looking with your phone, you'll see it on the table of your phone, but it won't be there when you take it off your phone. Or if you're wearing an AR headset, You put on your AR headset and we'll take that board and go like this and just slap it down, and then we can play. We can be anywhere and play a game of super tic tac toe with if we have our virtual reality goggles, our AR goggles.
So,
So that's AR. So that's a really cool use case, I think, for this competition. And the beautiful thing I like about this, like I said, it's so simple. I've already built the application. Now what all need to do is work on 3D engineering for the application layer and use spatial computing to be able to map it to a specific area. So this is something. So you'll notice here, uh, so yeah, so with spatial computing, you can map areas out and assign them as zones. So like we could, if we had an AR headset of goggles or an AR application, we can map out this area, and it will create a virtual version of this space. And so that way we could put posters on a wall. I could take a digital TV, slap onto the wall. Or in this case, we could take this little game and just slap it on the table, and we can be playing a virtual game of tic tac
you
toe.
ever played the Oculus?
Yeah.
Yeah, what?
Hmm?
So, I have almost myself.
We can use the Oculus for development purposes. So we can develop the application and we can actually release this as an actual app on the Oculus, which would be really cool.
Which I
So-
think would be the most beneficial.
What's that?
Probably the most beneficial.
Exactly. So that's an idea for that, everyone. Second idea is AI school. Well, before I move on, I just want to show you this real quick. On each one of these, I put little ratings. So I said impactfulness, 1 out of 5. Simplicity, 5 out of 5. Super simple. Creativity, 3 out of 5. Remarkability, 2 out of 5. And usefulness, 3 out of 5. So that's kind of the scoring I gave to the. There's a lot of
that program.
yeah, there's a lot I like about this project. Like I said, mainly because I believe it's something we could easily achieve within 1 month as a team, very easily.
Absolutely.
Um, Up next, we have AI school ecosystem project. Now, this is a much more complicated project. Um, Much more complicated. This will take quite a bit of work. I will show you what I've done so far. So just to give you an idea. So the idea behind this is it starts with the question: how can we reimagine the school the way that we learn, taking all the things that we know, love, and enjoy about in-person education, but combine it with the power of AI for the actual educational processes. So that's how I came up with AI school. So the idea behind AI school is you have a school that has no physical buildings, but you can still generate the same experience that students have in a traditional school. And you do that by two things. The first thing you do is a revolutionary educational system operated by AI instructors. So the school system has AI school administrator GPT. This AI agent, its role is to administer the entire school system. So for instance, I could say right now, I'm just showing you what I've done so far. I could say, what is the school calendar for this year? AI school administrator has a complete knowledge. I programmed it with a complete knowledge of every single subject matter, as well as important holidays and dates. And you can see here that it has a full calendar built into it. And this is used to actually orchestrate the entire school system. Additionally, AI school administrator also creates curriculum that the individual instructors have to essentially abide by. So then what we do is we have a GPT specialized for each grade level. So students can learn completely personalized based upon who they are and the personalized experience. Now, eventually we'll be able to build holograms and digital avatars to do the instruction. But you can see as an example, let's just say I say, hi, my name is Jake, and this is my first day of first grade. Just to kind of give you an idea of what we can do, what is our lesson plan for today? So you can see here, hi, Jake, welcome to your first day of first grade. I'm excited to help you with the learner's journey. Today's lesson plan, morning activities, circle time, reading, language arts. So you can see how a homeschool school student could use this to guide their educational system. And the cool thing is that they can just go, imagine a student could go just so fast. They could probably get the whole grade, the whole grade in a matter of a month. And because the entire education process is iterative. So you see here today, we'll learn about the letter A and the sound it makes. Here's a math lesson. Here's shapes and colors. Here's a break time. And then science. So a world-class personalized education system, it combined with AI. Now you
Hi, Jake. Welcome to your first day of first grade. I'm excited to help you with your learning journey. Here's what we have planned for today's lesson. Today's lesson plan. Morning activities. 1. Welcome and introduction. We'll start the day.
So you can see how we can scale that, and then what happens is for the in what we do is we pair this with self-developed community technology like Discord. And what we do is we have the system integrated with Discord such that students and families can self-organize into geographic locations. So you could accomplish the same things you do with the in-person education school system without any actual buildings. So what, as an example, what you could do is um, you could have, let's say you are in a city, let's just say Orlando, Florida. You may want to have an East Orlando football team in your school district as parents and as students. Well, you can coordinate that through Discord. You get to coordinate your science fair projects, you can coordinate your school dances, you can coordinate all those things, and the AI system can help coordinate and facilitate all that to make sure everything is happening just as as a human administrator would do, but this is fully autonomous. Now, there's also still room for teachers in this because teachers can be hired by groups of parents who want to provide their students with a personalized education. So maybe instead of a teacher could be hired by, say, 15 students, families, as an example for more personalized education or one-on-one tutoring, however you want to do that. But that's how that would transition for that. So this is a revolutionary way for school systems to operate without any physical buildings and have it do it fully autonomously through AI. So yeah, so impactfulness, 5 out of 5, simplicity, 1 out of 5, creativity, 4 out of 5, and markability, 5 out of 5, and usefulness, 5 out of 5. Very useful. Um, Up next contenders, the radio.ai. Now, wait a minute, something happened to the radio.ai. Let me fix this real quick. Uh, looks like I accidentally deleted this section on the radio.ai, and I don't know how that happens. Let me just do this real quick. Looks like I accidentally. No, wait, yeah. Let's see here.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah, you can. Yeah, easily you can fix a mistake.
yeah. Check this out.
Yeah.
Looks like I accidentally
Positives and
deleted
negatives. Negatives, positive, eh?
the radio.ai section text. Please give it to me. I'm just going to put in this. Yeah, so you guys get to see a little AI engineering right here. So it's going to examine all that text. It's going to, even if it doesn't know what's supposed to be there, it's going to give it to me anyways. There you go. Perfect. The radio.ai compelling problem. The traditional radio and music streaming platforms lack advanced AI integration for song selection and chat room moderation. They often fail to offer a personalized audio listening experience and efficient management. No, that's not correct. Not 100. Okay. Uh, the radio.ai uh, seeks to bridge the gap between personalized music experiences and the ease of use and uh, connective nature of traditional radio stations. Let's how to correct that a little bit. Compelling problem, the traditional radio and music streaming platforms often lack advanced AI integration, management owners limited ability to create effectively. There we go, perfect. So we're just gonna copy this over, current progress. Ratings as well. Okay.
Yeah. Lay down. Sit. Sit.
Radio.ai. Sorry about this, guys. I guess I was an oversight. We'll work through this. Okay. So compelling problems, traditional radio and music streaming platforms often lack advanced AI integration, resulting in less personalized dynamic listening experiences. They also failed to provide efficient management tools for station owners and the ability to create content. Okay, so we're just gonna put this in here. Copy this and then put that right there. Once again, if you want to get this article, just go to my website, click on articles, and then choose what to do, question mark. And this whole thing will be right here. So you're going to see me edit it right now. Let me go ahead and add this. Then click. Okay. All right. So let's try this again. So, okay, let's not be updating this. Update, publish, airplane, trust. Sometimes it's taking a moment to. Okay, so this is radio AI. Rather than talk to you a ton about it, let me just show you what we've done so far. This is the current application, its current form, what you're about to see. Actually, you know what? I'm going to just show you right here in the application. So this is the radio.ai. I built all of this already. Right now, we are getting to a place where we need to begin AI integrations into the chat room. Let me just show you before I dive into it. Let me just give you a little example of how it operates so you can see it. So open a live server. This is the application.
Back in the day with the screen soft glow, animated antics, a familiar show.
So this is how the application looks right now on desktop. Right now, users can come here and choose songs on station. They can see a list of songs. They can request a song next. They can quote unquote buy a song. The buying mechanism hasn't been added yet. They can listen to a preview of this song. They can click save if they want to save it. They can preset the station, and it's just a streaming music experience that you get to listen to music and see music videos, and it's streaming, so you can't pause, you can't rewind. But what you can do is, if you like a song, you can buy it. Buying it pushes the songs up in the algorithm, and the AI dynamically chooses the songs based upon the number of points that song has. So when this song is done, the AI algorithm will automatically pick out the next song. I'm not going to dive a lot into this. You can come through and watch these videos. I included a link to that in the article somewhere here. Yeah, no, I didn't. So I need to fix that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you a link to yeah, actually, no, that's good. I'll put a video in there so you guys can take a look at the video. Next. This is all the information you need on that for now. And then finally, and last but not least, this is called Core ASI. This is an application I call Core. It is a Core ASI is an open source foundational intermodal communication networking application layer designed to serve as the DNA of artificial superintelligence. It allows anyone to build and manage their own privately owned artificial superintelligence models on sufficiently powerful hardware, even offline. The initial focus is on developing an application that connects AI models to other models through intermediate architecture, enabling seamless integration and enhanced intermodal communication. The architecture for Core is based off the work completed with Project Eden Online. Basically, long story short is, we're not going to be able to complete. This is going to be a lifelong journey. This application, but the impact is going to be absolutely revolutionary. So long story short, what we can complete in this phase, I've got a lot of work that's been done on this. You can check it out, Project Eden, where you can see system architecture, see how to get started with Project Eden. Project Eden is basically the blueprint for how we're going to build Core. Core is an information system, is a connection system that connects multiple AI models together. So for instance, let's say you're using ChatGPT and you want to reference another conversation as an example, you could what we're going to be able to do in this time within 1 month is we could build an application that allows us to a third-party application we can build that will allow us to connect multiple conversations together and have the AI models be able to get information from those multiple conversations. So you can imagine how powerful it would be, as an example, if you were able to have a single AI model access all of your conversations at one time. So conversations you had months ago about a song you wanted to write or something, or an issue that you were having with an application, your AI model, instead of you having to explain all again to it, it will be able to fully access all of that information. That baseline technology is going to be foundational to what I call the intermodal communication system, which basically handles the communications between multiple agents. So what that looks like on a desktop, or what's it look like on localized AI models, and why that's important is whenever you get into looking into Project Eden, you're going to see what we're doing here. So what you're seeing on the screen right now is an AI model called Interpreter. An Interpreter has the ability to do things like, for instance, open Google Chrome. So Interpreter has the ability to actually use the computer to do things. So, well, it's been a while since I've run. I don't even know if that's, but this is one example. We also have auto GPTs that we have running on the system as well. But the key here is, how do you get these systems to operate together? Okay, here we go. Let's see if I can get that. Open Google. I think I need to check my quotas because I think I'm having a quota issue on OpenAI. But the idea behind Core is, how do you get multiple models? Yeah, I need to work on my quota, so I'm not going to show you guys this right now. But I have lots of videos on the YouTube channel at AI Intersection that go over me developing and showing some of the different technologies that are used, how they work. But right now, there's not a way for us to easily connect multiple models to actually interact. The reason why we want that is because every AI model is going to have its own limitations. But imagine you don't have to retrain an AI model on different things if it can access a database of information that's already been built. So that's what large language models are doing. In this case, what we're doing is we're going to build a network. The Core allows us to be able to simulate any technology external and simulate it into its primary functionalities. So imagine you want your AI agent to be able to learn how to make a video, right? You can teach it how to access another application that already can make videos, and it doesn't have to relearn that. It just uses it just like you would use it. You would log into that site, you would do X, Y, and Z, and you teach it to do that, and it opens a web browser and it does X, Y, and Z. So now you don't have to do that work. So you can stripe that over a bunch of different things, but where it becomes very powerful is you can teach it how to access its own brain. And that's what we've done with Project Eden. So now you take it to a whole nother level where it not only can access and perform perform duties, but now it can actually go in and actually access um its own DNA structure and change its DNA. So it'd be equivalent to if you all of a sudden could go in and start reprogramming your own DNA. That's what you can do once you have a system that uses its intermodal communication protocol. Like I said, that's very far in the future. So the chance, like high impact, but also a lot of difficulty. So I made this video because I'm kind of at a crossroads myself of which way to go. I think it's something we all need to think about as a team, like kind of where we want to go and how we would facilitate this. I think I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of leaning towards this for now, but all of them have a lot of benefits. Just real quick, super tic tac toe. It's very easy for us to accomplish and pull off. AI school system, high impact, but also a little more difficult. The radio.ai, very high impact, earth shattering, but also high level of difficulty we have. It's there's quite a bit of work to be done. We have to move this to a cloud-based architecture instead of a localized local system. And then we need to have front end and back end development as well integrated into that. Plus, but our focus on this would be developing a chat bot using Gemini, which would be a very powerful technology, and that's something we could do in this time frame. And also, I think this application has a high impact when it's seen and experienced, and I think that could be very valuable for us if we can get this moved to a cloud architecture. That would be phenomenal. So that's a quick video of all the stuff. Please let me know what you're thinking. Looking forward to talking to you soon. Peace.